Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. And peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Dawadah from the Men of Valor campaign, Greenville, South Carolina, coming back with another video on sincerity and in truth. Lord willing, it can be edifying. And I just want to do this quick video, man. The saints are worn out, man. All right, who are the saints? The saints are the Israelites. All right, there's no other nation referred to as the saints according to the scriptures. All right, you know, the Israelites, and more in particular, the men of the Lord. All right, the people of the Lord. You know, we're tired, man. We're tired of all this wickedness. All right, we're tired of the folly. All right, the mirth, the spirit of mirth that's on the earth, heavy on the earth right now. The spirit of rebellion. All right, amongst our people, amongst these women. You know, we're just tired. You know, and this was all pretty much set up because, as the scriptures say, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. You know, this devil is in power. The scriptures say when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. You know, so we're in, and you know, hey, the saints are definitely in a state of mourning right now. So I just wanted to move through the spirit. But first, I'll bring out where the little excerpt of that scripture came from, and this is Daniel 7, and it was going into the kingdoms that would be pretty much ruling on the earth. This is Daniel chapter 7 and verse 23. It says, "Thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom upon earth, which is the revived Roman Empire." It says, "which shall be diverse from all kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth, and shall tread it down and break it in pieces. And the 10 horns out of the kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall rise after them, and he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings." You know, so it's going into the inception of, you know, how, you know, America pretty much came about. You know, Rome fell out of power, and then they came back into power after the Byzantine Empire. You know, and the 10 horns, the 7 heads and the 10 horns goes into NATO and the EU, right? But getting to the point, verse 25, it says, "And he shall speak great words against the Most High." Right, this devil, you know, speaks great swelling words. All right, they're trying to, you know, pretty much exterminate the holy seed, man, which is Israel. You know, they're trying to pretty much make everybody worship them instead of worship the Creator. You know, they're wicked as all hell, man. And so they speak great swelling words against Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It says, "and shall wear out the saints of the Most High." And that's where I got the excerpt from. You know, this is where that scripture comes from. You know, the saints of the Most High are worn out, man, especially here in these times, man. All this wickedness is getting pushed on a day-to-day basis, so much so that they look at us wrong. They look at us as evil for doing what's right, for doing what's according to the scriptures, you know? And man, it's just, we're in bizarro world, man. Everything is just so ass backwards here. It says, "and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand unto a time, and times in the dividing of time." So, you know, we're tired, man. We're exhausted. And that's why the scriptures say this, and we'll go here. The Micah chapter 2 and verse 10 says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction." So, you know, this place is utterly polluted. All right, just look out your window. Just, you know, get on social media. You'll see the moral decay of everything around you. Now they're pushing this whole alphabet shit, you know, on the children. You know, they don't have any regard for life. Everything that they're pushing promotes death. You know, so we've been commanded to depart from this place spiritually. First is spiritually, all right? Because unfortunately, if you go anywhere on earth, man, for the most part, unless you go to like Iran or you know, North Korea or some shit, you know, this Babylon, you know, wine philosophy has been pushed throughout all the earth, man. You know, the whole world, all these nations drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, man. All right, to lay down with this whore. So they push sexual immorality all across the world, man. You know, here they push, you know, they push 2 men can be together, but a man has to be monogamous. A man can so-called cheat, you know, and he'll be in a long-ass divorce. I mean, he'll be in a long marriage, and his wife will divorce him because he want, he think these women think you're supposed to have one piece of, only them. I'll put it that way, only them for 20, 30, 40 years, man. This ain't living, man. And if you think this is living, all right, your ass ain't, man, you've been in America way too long. All right, this is not life here. Hey, brothers are tired. We know what's coming. We know what's coming in the kingdom. And that's what we're setting our heart on. I actually go there. Just jumping around a little, just a quick video through the spirit. Another thing, these women walking around not wearing any clothes and nobody can tell them anything. They'll have men, and you can see every, crevice of their body shape, man. That's completely off. All right, the only one that's supposed to be seeing the curvature of these women is their husbands, man. And that's why things got to change, and that's why we don't try to build here. This is Matthew chapter 6 and verse 19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth. Right, don't worry about, if you got a job or, you got a decent living space, cool, the Lord blesses us, but we do the work first. Because we seek the kingdom, as it's going to say, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth where moth and rust doeth corrupt and where thieves break through and steal. Right, everything you build here can be taken from you, man. A man can build, hey, take Jeff Bezos for an example. All right, he built this huge ass company, and his wife pretty much divorced him and got like $30 billion off of the shit. She became one of the richest women in the world off of divorce, man. When the scriptures say she's supposed to leave with nothing. But that show you Esau losing in his own kingdom too. And he got that money back. He ain't worried about shit. I think he married another woman. But everything over here that you build can be taken from you, man. Quickly, swiftly. Verse 20, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through it nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. So if our heart is, or our mind is upon heavenly things, the kingdom, seeking the kingdom, we're going to be more fervent and move with urgency when it comes to pushing this word, man. Doing our job. And that actually leads me to this last scripture. Because we've been commanded to do something. If we deem ourselves men of the Lord, which Lord willing, we say that humbly, but you're going to be doing something. There's guidelines. How are you going to be moving in the faith, man? This is Isaiah chapter 62 and verse 6. It says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence, and give him no rest until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. So we're not supposed to give him rest. We're supposed to make the Lord's ears heavy so that he moves on our behalf. And by us preaching this word, all right, the Lord is definitely bringing these prophecies to pass, man. They're supposed to be releasing this Fed now this month. We see World War II, the setup being pretty much established. All right, the different alliances and stuff being made. So we see it. We're close, man. We're close. All right, but hey, like the scriptures say, the Lord is going to have to shorten the days, man. Because if not, there will be no flesh left to be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So we don't got long, man. We're close. We're closer than ever. And now is not the time to get weak. But hell, we're tired, man. They talking about fucking lab-grown meat and shit, man. Our food is defiled. Our air is defiled. Our women are defiled, man. Everything about this place is just decrepit. All right, everything is defiled. And Yahushua is going to come back and make everything refreshed. And he's going to in America, Babylon the Great is going to be utterly decimated and destroyed. And we can't wait for that, man. All right, we can't wait for that. And we'll actually finish off here. Because we're going to cheer at the destruction of this place. We'll finish off right here. You can read this whole chapter, but I'm going to go right to the point. This is Revelation chapter 18. And verse 16, it says, and saying, alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, for in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught. And every shipmaster and all the company in ships and sailors and as many as trade by sea stood afar off and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city? This is speaking about America when it's destroyed. And they cast dust upon their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, Alas, alas, that great city, wherein we were made rich. All that had ships in the sea by reason of her costliness. For in 1 hour she is made desolate. And this is already written now. It's going to come to pass. Verse 20, Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets. For the Most High have avenged you on her. So, hey, the Lord is going to, avenge us on America, man. Okay? He's going to destroy this place. Man, this place is it's bad here, man. All right, we got to get up out of here. But we see that the Lord is making intercession. We keep calling upon him, keep making his ears heavy, and he's coming through. All right? Hey, the Spirit's been on brothers to say, which we don't know for certain, but that the elect is pretty much sealed, man. And Revelation 7 is going to get the popping off, man. All right, those angels that are holding back the destruction, man, they're going to be let loose. They're waiting on that said measure to be activated. That 144,000, 12,000 out of each tribe. And it's coming to pass, and hey, the Lord's going to let the destroying winds, that destroy, the destruction loose, man. And it's going to end with the utter decimation, utter annihilation of Esau, Edom's kingdom, man. Starting with America, Babylon the Great, but just wanted to bring this out, man. Hey, all right, the saints are worn out, man. But we will be avenged. All right, so Lord willing, was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Karkadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Till next time, Shalom.